Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel 10x Gen AI. In our previous videos, we've delved into various aspects of LangChain and put it to work in practical applications, such as building a search assistant and working with structured data. In today's session, we'll be exploring an important concept, prompt engineering. This is our fifth topic in the series of All About ChatGPT playlist. Please check the playlist link given in the description. Prompt engineering plays a pivotal role in harnessing the power of large language models like ChatGPT. To have a comprehensive understanding of this concept, it's important to explore the subject in detail. We will begin with introduction to prompt engineering, why it is so important, understand some of its benefits, explore different techniques, and finally we will close with understanding the best practices for effective prompt engineering. We are going to cover a lot of theory in this lecture, so please bear with me. Let's start with what is prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is the art and science of crafting precise and effective input prompts or queries when interacting with large language models. It involves formulating questions or instructions in a way that optimizes the model's response to achieve desired outcomes. Next, let's understand why prompt engineering is so important. Prompt engineering is crucial because it directly influences the quality and relevance of responses from LLMs. A well-constructed prompt can yield accurate, informative, and contextually appropriate answers, while a poorly designed prompt may produce irrelevant or nonsensical results. For instance, when training a language model, a well-engineered prompt like "compose a poem about spring" would result in a creative and coherent output. On the other hand, an ill-structured prompt like "write something about spring" could lead to vague or irrelevant responses. So what are the benefits of prompt engineering in language models? In the context of large language models, prompt engineering plays a crucial role in guiding the generation of text and improving quality of the model's responses. Here are some key benefits. 1. Improved task performance. By carefully designing prompts, language models can be guided to perform specific tasks more accurately and effectively. For example, in a text classification task, a well-crafted prompt can help the model classify text with higher accuracy. 2. Controlling output. Prompt engineering allows users to have more control over the output of the language model. By providing specific instructions or cues in the prompt, users can guide the model to generate text that aligns with their desired context or intention. 3. Improving response quality. Well-designed prompts can help improve the quality of the model's responses. By providing clear and specific instructions, users can guide the model to generate more coherent, accurate, and contextually appropriate text. 4. Enhanced interpretability. Prompts can be used to elicit specific responses that help in understanding the model's decision-making process. By providing prompts that require the model to justify its answers or provide reasoning, the model's outputs become more interpretable. 5. Bias mitigation. Prompt engineering can help mitigate biases in language models. By carefully designing prompts and providing explicit instructions to avoid biased content, models can be guided to generate more fair and unbiased responses. Let's see what different types and techniques of prompt engineering are available. 1. Instruction-based prompts. These prompts provide explicit instructions to guide the model's behavior. They specify the desired task or action for the model to perform. For example, compose a rap song about your favorite food using at least 5 food-related metaphors. 2. Contextual prompts. Contextual prompts provide relevant context to guide the model's understanding and generation. They frame the prompt within a specific context or scenario. For example, imagine you are a detective investigating a mysterious murder. Write a detailed description of the crime scene and your initial observations. 3. Chain of thought. COT chain of thought prompts involve providing a series of related prompts or questions to guide the model's thinking and generate coherent responses. Each prompt builds upon the previous one. Here's an example to illustrate the use of COT in prompt engineering. The main prompt is, write an essay on the benefits of exercise. And the below are the sub-prompts for including introduction, physical health benefits, mental health benefits, social benefits, and conclusion in the essay. By structuring the prompt using COT, the model is guided through a logical flow of thoughts, ensuring that each sub-prompt contributes to the overall coherence and organization of the essay. This approach helps in generating more focused and comprehensive responses. COT is a powerful technique in prompt engineering as it provides a systematic way to structure prompts, ensuring that the model generates responses that follow a coherent chain of thought. 4. Constraint-based prompts. Constraint-based prompts impose specific constraints or requirements on the model's response. They limit the range of acceptable outputs. For example, write a love poem using only words that start with the letter S. Five. Example-based prompts include techniques like zero-shot, one-shot, and few-shot prompting techniques. These are approaches used to train or fine-tune large language models with limited access to specific training data. These techniques allow models to generalize and perform well on tasks they have not been explicitly trained on. Here's an explanation of each technique with examples. Zero-shot prompting. It refers to the ability of a language model to perform a task, without any specific training examples, or fine-tuning on that task. The model leverages its general knowledge and understanding to generate responses. For example, a language model trained on a diverse range of topics can be used to answer questions about various subjects, even if it has not been explicitly trained on those specific questions. All the examples we have seen so far are good examples for zero-shot prompting. One-shot prompting. It involves training or fine-tuning a language model with just a single example of task-specific training data. The model learns to generalize from this input and generate responses for similar tasks. This technique is useful when there is a scarcity of labeled training data for a specific task. For example, recommend a good sci-fi book. Example: I really enjoyed reading Dune by Frank Herbert. Now let's run the same in a new prompt, but this time without giving an example. You can see the difference in response. Few-shot prompting. Few-shot prompting is similar to one-shot prompting but involves training or fine-tuning a language model, with a small number of task-specific examples. The model learns from this limited set of examples, and generalizes to generate responses for similar tasks. Few-shot prompting provides more training data compared to one-shot prompting, allowing the model to learn more effectively. For example, consider this prompt: translate the following English sentence to Italian. I want to go to the beach, and here are few examples. Yes, the model is able to follow the given examples. Let's discuss few best practices for effective prompt engineering. Clarity and specificity in prompts. Prompts should be clear and specific, providing explicit instructions or guidance to the model. Ambiguous or vague prompts can lead to inconsistent or undesired model behavior. Example: translate the following English sentence to Spanish. "Hello, how are you?" Length and simplicity of prompts. Prompts should be concise and straightforward, avoiding unnecessary complexity. Long and convoluted prompts may confuse the model and result in less coherent or accurate responses. Example: summarize the main points of the article in 2 to 3 sentences. Iterative refinement of prompts. Prompt engineering is an iterative process that involves refining and improving prompts based on feedback and evaluation. Continuous experimentation and adjustment of prompts can lead to better model performance and behavior. Example: collecting user feedback on generated responses and using it to refine prompts for a chatbot system. Contextual framing of prompts. Prompts should provide relevant context to guide the model's understanding and generation. Contextual framing helps the model generate more accurate and contextually appropriate responses. Example: as a customer support agent, respond to the following customer query: "I have an issue with my order." Bias mitigation in prompt design. Prompts should be designed to mitigate biases and promote fairness in model responses. Careful consideration should be given to avoid biased language or instructions that may lead to biased outputs. Example: provide a balanced analysis of the pros and cons of renewable energy sources. Ethical considerations in prompt engineering. Prompt engineering should adhere to ethical guidelines and principles. Prompts should be designed to avoid generating harmful or offensive content and prioritize user safety and well-being. Example: ensuring that prompts do not encourage hate speech or discriminatory language. In summary, prompt engineering is the cornerstone of effective interactions with large language models. It involves crafting prompts that are instructive, contextual, few-shot, or expandable to maximize the model's capabilities. By mastering prompt engineering, you can harness the full potential of LLMs and obtain accurate and contextually relevant responses. Remember, the key to successful prompt engineering is experimentation and iterative refinement, as it allows you to tailor your interactions with LLMs to your specific needs and objectives. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment below. Please like and share the video to other tech enthusiasts. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to get updated on more tech insights. In the next video, we will understand how to augment the language model's knowledge with private data. So stay tuned, and keep exploring.